confidence producing sales coach, Mac Boss Business Doctor. I am going to share this out. So we were not supposed to start for another 3 minutes. So that means that I have time to share it out without inconveniencing anyone and still starting on time. We're going to talk about generating revenue while also being able to do that through mindset hacks. I think mindset is absolutely imperative as you build your business. I think that mindset hacks truly helps you to become the kind of business leader that you desire. And I just think it's awesome. So it's a big part of how I've been able to grow my business and feel confident about my business and feel confident within my business to really show up as a leader in my field and get through some of the garbage that I've been through over the last year. It has been a hoot and a holler, let me tell you. But through mindset hacks and meditation and yoga, polarity, balance, diving deep into my business and creating impact, I've really been able to be well, be happy, be free in my business as well as my life. So with that in mind, we are going to, actually, I'm so awesome because, hey, Natalie. I'm actually 2 minutes early, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Why not? I mean, wasting 2 minutes for no reason. So we're going to talk about be well, be happy, be free in life and business, authentically generate revenue with mindset hacks. And thanks so much for the love. It makes me feel so good. And I am Dr. Meredith J. Watson, intuitive business strategist, Mac Boss Business Doctor, self-producing self-confidence coach, sales coach. A lot of different titles, but really what it boils down is I help people generate revenue in their business after going through their badass narrative, looking at who they intrinsically are so they can build their business authentically and soulfully and generate the revenue of their dreams. My calling is to heal people through their self-doubt, limiting beliefs, the mind garbage, so that they can generate the revenue of their dreams with ease, grace, finesse, and tenacity. I teach my clients about visibility, mindset, polarity, balance. We go through your badass narrative to figure out what's the best way for you to show up, create jewel-worthy copy, close your sales like a Mac boss, and it's authentic. I show you what works for me, but we customize it for you because you're not me and I'm not you, and it works for me. I'll teach you those strategies, but it has to feel good for you. It has to feel juicy good within your own voice, within your own business. And, take the L's of my client's business where they're not generating revenue, prescribe a prescription, they don't have to take it, to improve the health of their business so that it begins to generate revenue. And I help my clients, like I said, show up authentically, generate revenue. I teach them to go against all the odds set against them, which is part of looking at your badass narrative. Like, where did it all start? Why do you have the beliefs and the feelings that you do? And how can we utilize that so you can monetize your passion? I have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, precocious 5.5-year-old daughter. She's my why. I homeschool her. One of the main reasons I ever started getting into my own business was so that I could be home with my children, never miss a moment. I'm not the water cooler type. I'm an introvert to my heart, proud. And this allows me to help people create impact while generating revenue so that I can spoil the loves of my life and do just regular mom stuff and regular business owner stuff. I want you to feel like this is where you should be. This is how you should be spending your time. So if you know that you deserve to have revenue in your business and to be able to monetize your passion, but you don't want to sacrifice your well-being, you want to have a successful business as well as a fit, strong mindset, and you want to overcome the mindset garbage, have the business of your dreams, create impact, generate revenue to enjoy the life of your dreams. And you want to dig into and feel and acknowledge and really hone into and align with your intuition, your natural navigation system, your soul's purpose. And you want to do those things through mindset hacks, meditation, taking an analysis of what lights you up. What would you do every day if you weren't getting paid, but that you do want to get paid? And a lot of that comes from, and even the mindset hacks come from knowing your core values. What do you value over everybody else? What's true for you? My values and your values may be similar, but they're not identical. And one of the reasons I feel like I've been very successful in my business is I've stopped pushing. If it doesn't feel juicy good, I'm not doing it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't come naturally. I take that as a sign of something that I should not be endeavoring to do. I like to go with the flow, create a schedule based on my life, my children. I don't want to follow anybody else's rules. And I think some people, part of why they are not healthy, not happy, is they're fitting into this box that someone else created. And I know what that feels like. I spent almost 4 decades in a box created by someone else, and they forgot to leave air holes for me to breathe. So I'm sitting in there suffocating. And one day I realized that it's better to keep your eyes on your own paper and hush all the noise and the mind garbage and really blaze my own trail. I thought I was doing it on another level, but now as I get older and wiser, and I've tried what doesn't work, and one of the things that does work is just being true to myself, being honest with who I am and what brings me joy and what can I do that lets me still serve my clients, serve my children, but serve myself. And it's the most amazing feeling in the world to be able just to do what I love and to create revenue from that. Yeah, Natalie, we're totally going to work on that. It's going to happen like way sooner than you ever imagined, because it's so much joy and passion in doing what you love and creating impact in a way that only you can. We can all do something, but there's some things you can only do your way, and that's what draws people to you. That's what attracts people to you. And speaking of that, trust your gut. It knows you better than anybody else. And everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. I like to think of fear as this doorway. And I'm on this side, and everything I've ever wanted is on the other side of that door. And what comes between me and that door is this man who has this machete, like a military guy. And he's shooting down all these limiting beliefs and self-doubt. You can't do it. No one wants what you have to offer. You suck. You're 4 eyes, fatso, Oreo, all the things that people used to call you. Look at you. You can't do this. And I realized that my premium ideal soulmate clients and my own heart and soul are attracted to my story. They're attracted to the things that make me quirky and funny and myself. And they're the things that keep me going. And when you get rid of all the mind garbage and you know that it's just your ego trying to keep you safe, it's a lot easier in some days to go ahead and forge forward. And remember your purpose. What were you meant to do and what lights up your soul? I probably about a month and a half ago became certified in esoteric numerology. So I do that for my clients. And it's really interesting to get an aerial view of what you're set to do and what your intrinsic natural personalities and ideals and goals always have been, who you are at a soul level. And I also have my Akashic records open. And one of the things I found out about myself through the 2 of those being put together and other mindset hacks and mentoring is I'm a strategic planner by the core of my being. Every life I've ever had, I've always been a planner. I like to plan. I like to help people. I like to kind of have an ongoing, foregoing plan. And even in my interaction with my friends and family, I'm the planner. I'm the one who thinks the next step. And it makes me feel good to know, even though I plan my spontaneity, I feel good in that. And some people don't, but I do. And it helps me to grow and help my clients because I know that I need to plan. And that's why I'm a strategic planner and a business doctor. When you go to the doctor, you go for a prescription to figure out the ails so you can get better. I am a business doctor wherein I take my client's business, look at it from an aerial view, see where it's not generating revenue, it's unhealthy in that way, and fix it so it's healthy and it's generating revenue. It brings me so much joy. I bask in the ability to do that. And it goes with my core values. I believe in social justice. I believe in honesty. I believe in financial freedom for all in a moral, ethical way that brings joy. And why not monetize your passion? And we have a natural navigation system for the purpose of knowing what lights us up, getting excited. What would you do if you didn't get paid, but that you can get paid for? What do you do that comes so naturally to you? It goes with your core values. I believe a good plan is very important. That's part of my core values. Helping people become financially free because I believe that that is what is a foundation for other things. Most couples fight over money. Most arguments are over loaned money not being paid back, not being able to pay your bills. which brings you into depression, and then you start filtering that into other aspects of your life. But at the core, it's a financial security and a financial well-being that allows you to feel comfortable and to be able to do the things that you want and spoil the people that you love. There's nothing harder than having to tell your children, once again, no. Having to tell yourself no. Having to tell your mate no. No, we can't take that trip. No, we can't go out to dinner. No, we can't do this. And I don't know about you, but that matters to me. It matters if I can spoil my kids. It matters if I can spoil myself. It matters if I can give back. It helps me feel good and worthwhile, and like I'm really impacting the world by being able to give. And if I don't have enough for myself, I certainly don't have enough to give other people. And I grew up with that. I grew up with people using money as a leverageable tool to control other people. And when you have your own money, it's kind of like the saying goes, mom may have, dad may have, but blessed is the person who has their own. And I like helping people monetize that so that they can have their own. And when you think of your core values, think of what they are: security, freedom, family, spiritual development, learning. What are your core values? And sometimes you can build your business and find out what you're meant to do based solely on that. What do you align with? What feels juicy good? And if you don't know, maybe you can sit down and really think about what are your core values. And it also helps when you're thinking. A lot of people are depressed and feel overwhelmed because they're not aligning with their soul values and they're not meeting their own needs. Martyrs are burned at the stake. You need to know what you need to survive. Self-love, self-care. Do you need hugs every day? Do you need 10 minutes of your own every day? Do you need a cup of coffee before you start talking to people? Do you need to get 8 hours of sleep every night? Authentically know what your core values are and what your needs are. Take care of yourself. And you need to be acknowledged. You need to feel heard. You need to feel in control of your own life and body. You need to feel loved. There's so many people who live their lives without ever realizing their core values, their dreams, what lights them up. They're constantly stressed and depressed, trying to fit into a box, trying to be with their moms and dads and husbands and kids want them to be, and they have no idea who they truly are. I met one colleague, she didn't even know her favorite color because she'd always been putting other people before herself. I didn't realize at the core of my being, I'm an introvert. I've been working rooms, smoozing. I've been in the public eye for so long, and I always wondered why I got so sick and so overwhelmed afterwards. I'm an introvert. I'm not naturally, for me, I can work a room, don't worry, but I have to go within for so long afterward. It's better to spread that out over time instead of having 5, 6, 7 days on, at length where I'm constantly with other people. It wears me out. I can't do it. I'm even like that with my own children. It's like mommy needs time where she's not mommy, she's not anybody, she's just, and you need to know that about yourself so that you can have hi Dawn, that you have an actual brain knowing what is inherently supposed to be going on in your life and what makes you feel good. Do you need a bath? Do you need to get your nails done? Whatever it is for you, don't feel ashamed or worried about feeling selfish. Those things are important. Maybe you need to power down. Maybe you need to implement more self-care. What really lights you up and what do you value the absolute most? And that'll help you kind of keep going. Know your passions. I know that I don't want to run a Fortune 500 company where I have to be at the water cooler and meetings every day for like 6 days a week. I did that life. I don't want it anymore. Now I work with my clients one-to-one. I have other programs where I help my clients, but I'm still creating impact. I, help soulpreneurs, creatives, those that want to impact the world at a soul level. I work with offline, online, mixes of the both, but I still get to create impact without overwhelming myself. My passion is to help people become financially free without sacrificing their mind and their well-being and their mindset, because you cannot have a successful business without a strong mindset, a healthy body. You can do it for a little while, but I promise you're going to fail in that you're going to just crap out. You're going to just burn out, and you're not going to be able to do anything. Therefore, you won't be good to anyone, and you won't be creating the impact that I know you want to. And obstacles come. They come, but when you have enthusiasm and passion, motivation, you're doing what lights you up in your soul's purpose, it's a lot easier to forge through those things. And live from the inside out. Increase your awareness of your inner wisdom. Reflect on what matters most to you. Commune with nature. I'm in the middle of, I guess I'm in the third of 4 parts of my equilibrium therapist certification. And one of the things I'm learning about is ecotherapy. Now, I knew I loved being outdoors. I don't like to sweat, but I like to go outdoors, start a garden, play in the dirt, come in, take a nice long shower and bath. But it's really a therapeutic thing to get outside and get into nature. It's kind of like me being at the beach. It's very therapeutic. And there are studies that show that people who get outside, get with the beach, do the things that light them up, your health and every other aspect is so much more amplified and exponentially better. Don't ignore that. It's not poo-poo. It's really true. Some people love the city. Some people love the country. I'm a city girl, even though I grew up in a small town. The city noise is actually comforting to me. Some people, chickens and the silence and the crickets and the moves of the cow, those are what light them up. And everybody needs to find those things. Even if you have it on an audio recording, you need those things to light you up, to relax you at the end of a hard day. When your kids didn't sleep well, they forgot their lunch, you forgot your lunch, you realize you've had your shirt on the wrong side, 5 no-shows, 2 clients backed out. Things aren't going the way you want. You need to have something that anchors you so that in the middle of your storm, you have something to hold on to, whether it's your faith, whether it's, nights out, whatever it is, know those things and honor them. Honor your strengths. Honor the things that make you you. We all have a special talent. We all have a gift to give the world that nobody else can give but us. Ask the people that are closest to you what they love about you most. Sit down and write 10 things you love about yourself. Stand in the mirror and tell yourself the things you love about yourself. You're the only one who's with you from day one to the end. Treat yourself, love yourself, honor your strengths. Don't forget to give back. There's something about giving back, paying forward, that nothing else compares. Even if it's just $1 to the homeless guy, even if it's just all your old clothes, you give it to the Salvation Army, all your kids' clothes that they're not going to wear. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Everyone can use it, even if they have to do something, refurbish it. Give back. It's a wonderful feeling, and it's the most interesting and amazing thing ever. But if you could have a program, a cheerleader, a mentor, a strategist, someone who can help you in your mindset hacks, help you overcome your limiting beliefs, help you overcome your self-doubt, help you get rid of the mind garbage, help you hone your own life, that where you're doing the things you love and monetizing that. If a program could be designed to help you do that, what would you say? I would say sign me up immediately. Well, I created a program called the Revolutionary Fierce Fearless Phoenix Soul Igniter. We go over mindset hacks, debunking all the mindset garbage, polarity, balance, yoga, meditation. And you get me one-on-one in an area or a level that most coaches aren't able or decide not to offer. It's on-call coaching. You send me a message 24/7. It's up to you. Several times a day, once a week, whatever it means for you. And I reply back with a strategic, Meredith, completely authentic answer to your question. It's like having coaching on call 24/7. I can't think of a better subscription than my life. It's a mastermind meets group meets one-on-one hybrid. You're in a private Facebook group that I'm in, doing trainings. We have challenges. We have webinars. We have Q&A, but you still also get me one-on-one in the messenger system where you can access me. And of course, there are other options where you can get me face-to-face, whether it's Zoom or Skype. We really tap into your intuitive self, your intuition. You are going through becoming or honing deeper into being an action taker. And if you're ready for change, you're ready to stop the overwhelm, stop the struggle, invest in yourself and your business, take your business to another level, take your mindset to another level, take your life to another level. You're ready to impact the world in a way that only you can. This is the perfect program for you. And if you're wondering how in the world could I be the one to help you with this, I come from a long line, almost 4 decades of working on my self-confidence and working on being a successful business owner. I've been in business for myself almost 2 decades. This is my 7th successful business. I wasn't always confident. Some days I still struggle. 4 eyes, fatso, clumsy, you don't speak well, this isn't going to work, you this and you that. I really had to overcome my own limiting beliefs because I've been told those things my entire life. But through mindset hacks and laws of attraction, which is a true, real, proven fact. Law of attraction is real. I went through some doubt, especially over the last year. Those that know me best know that last year has been rough for me. I lost some wonderful people in my life. Other people dropped out of my life. My business changed. My daughter changed. I'd moved, but I realized that there's no one around me that I really have, and I'm okay with that, but it took a minute, and I realized who's stuck in my life and who's not. I like to consider it as going through a storm of being burnt, cut, dipped in salt with my head bashed against a cement brick. I know that's graphic, but I say that to let you know I've been in the trenches. I have been where you very well may be, and I want to help you see the light, create the light at the end of the tunnel. There's nothing better than having a friend, a cheerleader, a mentor, a strategist, someone there walking this road with you. Being an entrepreneur, a business owner is not an easy, straight road. It is difficult. There are good days, there are bad days. There's days where there's both. But there's nothing like having a friend, a cheerleader, someone there who's been in the trenches, who's there with the trenches with you, has a investment in your business the same way that you do, at least as much, that's there to maybe give you a perspective you hadn't thought of, to maybe see things from a perspective you have not. And there's nothing like getting your mindset together. Polarity, yoga, meditation, expounding on my spiritual side has done wonders for me. And I've always been intuitive. I've always been very in tune with other people. I'm an empath. And I hid that for a long time because I was told that that's not appropriate. That is not the way you handle things. And it's like I was hiding behind walls, and I broke them all down. What you see is what you get. I'm the Mac Boss business doctor. I am really infused in my clients' business because I want to see them succeed. It's not about testimonials. It's not about money. It's truly about impact. Yes, I like the money. Who doesn't? But it's about helping people become happier, healthier, really in tune with who they are so they can impact the world at a soul level. And start listening to themselves. We create together an intuitive plan based on who you intrinsically are, based on the 4 tenets of business success. We create an action plan based on your badass narrative, who you truly are at the core. We talk about visibility. We talk about offers. We talk about passive income. We talk about closing your sales like a Mac boss. We talk about lead generation, paid and organic. And at the biggest piece of this, the heart center piece of this, is mindset mastery, finding a balance, debunking all the mindset garbage, limiting beliefs, self-doubt. And you have this cheerleader, me, and this mentor beside you as you go through it. And I promise you, it truly does make a difference. It just helps. It really helps in getting, yeah, it was the one we were talking about, Natalie. It really does help to be able to have someone there cheering you on. I can't speak volumes as how that helped me get through my struggles, is having friends, having mentors, strategists who could see things from a perspective that I couldn't. I was so in the thick of it that they were careful and kind, and they could see things from a bit different perspective, and it really helped. I mean, just talking it out sometimes helps. To see things, like getting it out and getting it out there in the ether so that you can kind of see it and look at it and dissect it. It gives you an entirely different perspective. And we go over mindset, personal growth and development, really knock out and transform your mindset. And this on-call coaching, you reach out to me, I reply back. We get a great deal more accomplished and covered than the one-on-one weekly meetings. It's like having a coach daily at your disposal for a fraction of what weekly one-on-one costs. But you still have the option of having like one-on-one Skype and things like that. So you get kind of the entire program, one-to-one group, messenger. It's like the best hybrid program I've ever created. It's my passion project. I can talk about it all day because it's something that lights me up. And I can see the impact. I can see the difference in my clients being able to have that access. And I can't think of a better thing. I love being able to reach out to people that know more than me. that can help me, or look at something from a different perspective, look at a sales page, look at an email, help me figure out this challenge. It does give you some credibility. It gives you some footing to go forward in your life and your business. So it's the best program to me that allows you to have the group and the one-on-one. And some people prefer one or the other, and this way you get kind of everything. We go through, like I said, passive income, visibility, closing. We go through the mindset clutter and debunking all that and finding out who you intrinsically are, aligning with your innermost intuition. You get the vision, the mindset, find your ideal clients. You don't have to sacrifice your mindset to have a successful business. You don't have to sacrifice your health. You don't have to sacrifice your sleep. You can really have it all. It's just a matter of getting things tweaked and put into perspective so that you can have sales funnels that run on autopilot, creating income, waking up to, what are they called? Passive income payments through PayPal or Stripe or whatever it is that you use. I prefer PayPal. I'm going to put the information in the comments. Reserve a soul goal session where we talk about whether or not working together is the next best logical step. We talk about your intuition, what lights you up, your soul's purpose, ideal client attraction. We kind of get a strategy to kind of see where you are, where you want to be, and how to get you there with ease, grace, finesse, and tenacity. Again, the program is called the Revolutionary Fierce Fearless Phoenix Soul Igniter. I'm going to put the information in the comments. I have a super exciting bonus for those that are listening, as well as those that want to join before Thursday, August 17th, midnight. You will get your first 2 weeks of the program free. That is only available to those that opt in before midnight, August 17th. I picked that day for several million reasons. One, 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 is my favorite number, and it's the 8th month. And it's my grandmother's birthday. She passed away about 6-7 months ago. I don't keep count anymore because it's too difficult. But she passed away, and her birthday would have been Thursday. And I'm going to go home and see her gravesite. It's not going to be the funnest thing, but it's my way of celebrating her, celebrating my new business, my new program in my business, and just kind of my way to give back. It's kind of in her honor. It's kind of because it's a new program. And if you know me, you know how much I love my grandmother and how much I miss her. And she was one of those people, either you liked it or you didn't. There was no in between. And she didn't hold back on how she felt. And she was really bold. And ever since she's passed away, I think I've kind of had that boldness transmuted into me. I've become so much more bold, so much more alive. I'm pretty sure I would have sacrificed that to have her back, but I'm stronger and I'm better me. So this is my way of celebrating her, myself, my new program. I'm super excited. So again, if you sign up before August 17th, before midnight on August 17th, which is Thursday, you will get the first 2 weeks of the program free, and then it's a monthly subscription. You can cancel anytime. Also, I'm going to offer you guys my ebook, Manifest Like a Mac Boss. There is a such thing as manifesting, and it's true, and it's real, and it happens, but you got to get into the zone. Like they say, get into the zone, auto zone, get into the manifesting zone. It is the most gratifying thing. And it helps with your mindset. It really is. You have to believe it's yours to have. It has to come from a place of knowing that it's yours to have. And I want to help you create the life and the vision and make it a reality. It is my soul's purpose, what I came here to do, to help other people strategically get what they want. And nothing lights me up more than my children, which I try to get them what they want. So get a free ebook, go opt in, and you'll get the Manifest Like a Mac Boss ebook. It's a freaking awesome ebook. I created it myself, cranked it out in about a day. It's a passion project. And then come join me in the Revolutionary Fierce Fearless Phoenix Soul Igniter program. Like I said, the first 2 weeks are free if you sign up by August 17th at midnight. I wish you love and light. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the replay. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I have had a blast. This is probably one of my favorite lives. So thanks for watching and have a great day.